Good morning, ladies and gents. Mike Stiskin with the Monetary Therapy Show. Walking to the gym, the Gym. Got to get fit. I want to be a better shape for me and my family. Look better, feel better, function better. No other way to do it but to go to the gym, put in the work. Money's the same thing. There's no hack. There's no quick fix. There's no easy way to do it. You're very unlikely to become a crypto millionaire, and if you did, you would just lose it. I think 99% of all lottery winners are dead, in jail, or broke. This doesn't come with instructions of money. You need to know what you're doing. One thing I want to talk about is integrity. Warren Buffett, one of my mentors, says, don't do anything in your life that you wouldn't want posted on the front page of the New York Times for your family to see. And I try and stick to that. Be honest. Show up on time. Do what you say. Communicate calmly and openly. I don't always get all of this done. I'm as flawed as anyone. When you make an agreement, stick to it. Don't try and find some loophole to win. You want things to be fair. That doesn't mean be naive and let people take advantage of you. I've done a bunch of contracts in my life, a bunch of agreements. I don't think any of them, the people treated me fair or equal. It seems when the chips are down, you kind of see who you're dealing with. You know, if you have an agreement with 4 people, one of them gets separated or one has money troubles, they might lean their way instead of being fair. It's always best to be fair and honest, tell the truth, and do the right thing. You really will win in the end. It's good karma. It's good living. That's the way you should be. Don't take shortcuts. Don't do any of that stuff. I've done some of those things in the past, consciously or unconsciously. Nothing major, but really mess things up. So I'm not perfect either. But that's the way you should do stuff. And then you should call people out when they don't. Fair, honest, upfront, agreed to, in advance, contracts. I don't care if it's with your brother or your wife, your father, contract. Have a lawyer look it over, not ChatGPT. Maybe ChatGPT first, then lawyer. You want legal, legitimate agreements, and you want to try and think of every problem and every loophole. Be very careful who you do business with. It's just as important as like marriage. Be very careful who you partner with. All right, you don't know people until the chips are down. They always say that. Until your life has fallen apart, you don't know who your friends are. So you got to watch it. No handshake deals. That was my daughter. Good times. Yeah. Be careful. Agreements. Write it down. Figure it out. Discuss every option. Make sure the terms are right. Pay the money and hire a lawyer who's specific in the field. You don't have your uncle, who's a prosecutor, do your legal financial contracts. That's why you have specialists. All right, so get a specialist in the field no matter what it is. And have certain rules and don't break them. All right, we're going to split the profit. On the high end, it's going to be 30%. On the low end, 20%. And that's it. And that's your deal. So don't break it. Okay? So don't go into a deal, if those are your rules, that doesn't give the opportunity, realistically, after the numbers are done, of getting a 30% return. If you get 20, that's fine. But you don't want to start at 20 and get 10. Or you can get 0. I've flipped houses. I've done deals and contracts that didn't work out. I didn't do enough research. I didn't do the homework. I wasn't partnering with the right people. So you live and you learn. You do have to take some chances. Not everything's going to work out, but in the end it will. If you live and learn, follow the pattern. Follow the rules you've set out. Don't deviate. Hey, we got this beautiful deal. And, it looks like 12% return. It's like, no, we do 30 to 20. Okay? Yeah, but it's great. It's this. Nope. It's going to be a lot of time and energy and effort. Make sure you have rules and don't fudge the numbers. Everything you do is usually going to take longer, cost more, and be harder and more complicated. Life can happen to you. Business can happen to you. So be careful, but you can take risks without being reckless. But always be honest, integrity, do the right thing, be fair. Make sure everybody comes out getting something. Not everybody can get everything. And that's how we all win. It's Mike Stiskin, the Monetary Therapy Show. Walking to the Gym to get some workout. Not that I need it. Yeah, I gotta lose like 40 pounds. Give me a year. I'll look like Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt's brother, Stu Pitt. Winning.